Yeah, we can go ahead and start.
All right, welcome back to the No Call No Show podcast. You got myself, Davey Dave.
Big Nova, Casanova, Chris was good.
You already know what it is. All right, we gonna bring this one back. We got a man right here that's expertise, way more expertise than I have in the movies and in the cinema. And you know, I always say Big Nova, man, best cameraman, best editor alive. But really, this is director right here.
Thank you.
A movie that's coming out in 20, whenever the fuck you gonna see it. And then
my star right here.
Yeah, oh yeah, man. I ain't even gotta be the star, could just be, just in there. But
it's gonna be the running thing with him. If you see a Casanova film, produced movie, he gonna be in it. Just
somewhere.
Like how you see Marvel, Stan Lee and all the Marvel movies.
Oh yeah.
David Dave will be making a cameo.
I gotta do it. And I'm practicing my lines like they long, but they not. But we can go right into
we can talk about something that's important to me as well as him and kind of a basis of our
anybody
friendship.
grew up. Anybody.
Cinema. Like movies leave a long lasting effect on people. Like you don't even realize that. I bet anybody here could quote Friday line for line.
Yo.
I know you can.
And let's play off this. You got your favorite bad guy movie, cop movie. You got, you was a kid. What people wanted to be Shaft, nigga. Like, you got
Shaft.
movies like that.
Right.
Like I ain't gonna lie, the only cop I wanted to be was Shaft. Shaft had ran goddamn Philadelphia, boy. Women, you know what I'm saying? Like
Shaft.
Yeah,
you remember all that
even
stuff.
now
though.
you emulate, like, I'm gonna be a cop, I'm be Shaft, nigga. I'm be about that.
But movies also, what I do like about them too, they also mark a place in time.
Right.
Like Shaft, what was that, like the 70s or 80s
Yeah,
or something like that?
maybe, I ain't sure, don't quote me on.
But that whole
yeah, I
time,
get what you're saying. The
even
time.
like we was talking off camera, but we was talking about kung fu movies are going right now. Like remember, it used to be a big thing. Some of them used to be cheesy, but so
I love how bad they were.
Yeah, that was their gimmick.
They were so fucking bad.
Talking with the mouth still moving like
you know they fucking up, but fuck it. You about to kick ass in 7 minutes. Like, I loved it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I even I miss. Let's just get off of the whole idea of that black cinema. I miss all the good,
like the dope
shit. I'm talking about movies that you watch and you like, boy, damn. Like, they had you intrigued the whole time. That's where popcorn come from. You want to sit down and just exit everything and just watch that shit, and you will rewatch it.
That's why I said, bro. Like, if I don't prefer the money or the fame, but if I was a person who wanted to really be super 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 famous, I would want to be back in the day famous.
Yeah, that was real fame.
Like, you think about it. Like, I'll use Bruce Lee since we're talking about kung fu cinema. This man had a movie with Chuck Norris in it.
Chuck Norris kick ass, Walker Take the Ring.
Also, but he had a movie where he fought Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine? But see, that's the different thing now. Can you imagine LeBron in the kung fu movie? It'd probably be cheesy.
Yeah, it's gonna be extra cheesy.
But you see like how different.
But that was cheesy with Kareem, but it was just so good.
But that's what I'm saying.
It was like, fuck it, this is the best it's gonna get. He gonna fight. He gonna fight. Go ahead and do your thing.
Like, that's crazy how like times change. Like, a lot of people don't give, like you said, Jamie Foxx, but a lot of people don't give Shaq his credit either.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the
Big
amount
Shaq's
of like fame and the stuff that he's had, like cereal, a video game,
song with Biggie.
He got a pizza at Papa John's. Like, he probably owned Papa John's, the General and all that stuff.
Buick. Nigga, a lot going on, man.
Cinema is a big part in all this stuff, bro. Yeah, people don't really realize that.
And then the beauty in cinema is like it's like, especially like the Marvel movies and the comics, man. It's like,
oh yeah,
it's so much to go into them. I always tell people I love to read books. If you read books, movies are just little brothers of a book. Like, a book has everything. If that bitch, you remember like one of my favorite episodes, and I was like, I used to read them Harry Potter books. Like, them bitches thick.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, they
too
thick,
much for me.
but they good though. They good as shit. Like, they good as fuck. Like, you read them Harry Potter books, boy, them bitches is anything that got thick pages and look old, and like that bitch is like really good, bro. Like, cause they wrote it out. It wasn't no cramming. That's what a movie does, cramming. Like, we got the attention for so long. A book, like, nigga, you gonna have to keep reading over and over. You know what I'm saying?
I'm inspired by a lot of things, like music, like you said, books, movies, comics, anime, manga, stuff like that. I read, like, I get inspiration from a lot of that stuff, and I'll bring up a fun fact. like when I was saying off camera.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that without Daredevil, there would not be a current Batman.
And I fuck with Batman. Everybody know I fuck with Batman.
Because back in the day, you know, DC was over Marvel.
See,
but
that's the
now
thing,
it's flipped. It's flipped now. You know, Marvel's powerful than DC.
Right.
But Daredevil, the owner, I guess when they sold him off, or he decided to start writing for Batman, he took that same inspiration, the dark, gritty tones, and made the current day Batman. Remember, Batman used to be Adam West, like, you know, comedy back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But he got his dark, gritty tone from the creator of Daredevil.
Do you feel like they're doing a good job of portraying like how they do the superhero movies? Like, do you feel like they're good? Do you feel like they're leaving shit out? Or
they're good because, you know, always comic people gonna always say that they're not true to the source material.
Just like the book, yeah.
Like that. But you know, they gonna have to take some kind of creative liberties to make stuff
and it's
stick.
It's a different attention span.
Yeah,
like,
it's different.
It's not that you wanted to buy this book, you wanted to purchase it, so whatever's in it, you gonna read it. It's like I'm paying you for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Entertain me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta keep the attention. It can't just drag. Cause a book, if you let's say books or comics, you know, it's gonna drag it out to the point till it's finished. It don't matter as long as the bitch finished. A movie, you like, if it's too long, you like, god damn. Cause a comic you can put down, books you can put down, come back to. You can't come back to the movie because it's like you had me wanting to watch a movie. A movie supposed to start and finish with you intrigued. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I think that's what they doing in it. Like, if you had to make a movie, goddamn Nova, this is a golden moment. I want everybody to see this. If you had to make a movie, like any type of movie, you ain't got to give a broad detail or anything, but what would you think would be your lane? What would be your hone in, your focus, you know what I'm saying, what you would really double down on?
Honestly, I'm really inspired by Jordan Peele.
Okay.
I'm really also inspired by Quentin Tarantino.
Mm-hmm.
So,
boy, that's a hell of a boy.
Imagine like a mix between those two, because the thing about Jordan Peele, his movies are weird, but they do have a symbolic and deeper meaning than you can ever imagine.
Right.
Thing about Quentin Tarantino, which I do love.
I like the Hateful Eight.
Yeah, I like his, you know, the running thing with his is the gore, but also the meaning. Like a lot of his actors are the same too.
Oh yeah, Sam always got a job.
Exactly, he always got a job.
always got a job.
But like I said again, people don't realize this, but there's like the whole Marvel thing. What I said, Stan Lee is in all his movies.
Right.
Quentin Tarantino is in all his movies.
What is I want to keep this on camera. I'm gonna light my black, but I'm gonna keep this on camera because I want people to know that we knew when we was robot. But damn, I'm gonna ask you this, and I want you to like, who is your favorite black actor?
My favorite black actor?
Oh yeah, we can talk. Hold.
Anyway, he gonna light his black. But anyway, you can hear me over there. My favorite black actor got to be Denzel, baby.
Denzel.
Got to be Denzel or Idris Elba.
A lot of people be mad if we don't say Sam, because Idris Elba is mine.
See, the thing about Sam, I have a special place for Sam. Because see, Sam
will hit you with some shit.
He got range like a mother.
Yeah, it's like, alright.
Samuel Jackson has range. The thing about Sam though, I want to get cussed out by Samuel Jackson.
You want to?
That's one person though that cussed me out like, bro, I can't even get mad.
I want to just sit back and let Samuel Jackson just tell me, like, try to tell me all the movies he's been in while drinking. Like, literally, like, I've been in this, you seen this, I've been in that, I've been in this, I've been in shit. It's just like, bro, god damn, bro, how many movies you been in? I wonder do he know? How many, because he just worked. He just worked, bro. That nigga just literally.
But that's another thing that hurts me though. You know, in the stay on topic but kind of backtrack, we was talking about in the last lunch rig about, you know, the Will Smith slap. That overshadowed him getting his first Academy Award.
And that's why
like,
I would be on.
Shout out Samuel, man, because that was
big Sam.
Like his first one that you think of Samuel Jackson.
I still know Will.
Like, come on, bro.
Choose the night tonight.
Yeah, tonight. Out of all these nights, you want to slap.
All these nights, bro.
Come on,
like,
bro.
It's been missed. Don't even. I got it now, but it's been missed. Well, This is why I would choose.
Like a lot of people don't know. I'm in the film and stuff like that. You know, the movie Color Purple.
Yeah.
You know Steven Spielberg directed that.
Oh yeah, I knew that. It was on the cover on the.
A lot of people don't know that.
Oh yeah. That movie that was a book. It was good. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I think my favorite actor, as far as in general, as far as like anything he in, it'd be Denzel. Just for one reason, like you know what you get with Denzel, but that bitch gonna be good. That like I don't. And it's even better when you don't see him till late in the movie. Like if you see Denzel at first start off, okay, this is a real Denzel movie. You don't see Denzel till about 20 minutes in. Oh, you about to see Denzel.
I ain't gonna hold you. I really want to push like when they talking about a new James Bond because we about to get that in a few years. I really vote Denzel or Idris Elba to be the first black Bond.
It'd be Idris, but it was Denzel too old.
I think that would play to his detriment. I mean his benefit though.
Bro, I want to see and this is just me. I want to see, of course, black man turn into this biracial person because that's as good as we gonna get. Biracial. He biracial. Guess who the butler is? And when he don't promote it or not, goddamn Denzel. I want to see it. The nigga that make the toys and all that shit is Denzel. He give you the talks like when you come home, you know, like when Batman get in the house, he's like, you know, you did this and that, and then Denzel is in there like done made him a whole meal like you need to, my brother. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like like I just want to see it. I just want to see. That nigga make that shit so good, bro. Like I'm talking biracial. We ain't going straight black. Like we ain't turning into black cinema. We keeping it.
Yeah.
But Denzel is the fill-in butler. He like, what's his name, brother or something, and he's got killed anything. This is my plot, and then Denzel take over, but he not really a butler. He just filling in for his brother. His brother got in some shit. You get what I'm saying? It's like
I get you. And
it's like, oh boy, that shit'll be so fucking good. Idris Elba is like the trainer for the new Batman. Like it could be. I'm just seeing that, but
no, that's dope. But I think that's cinema is just is a beautiful thing. It inspired me. It inspired you. Like I said again earlier in the video. Our friendship is based off that.
Yeah, you can get lost in cinema.
You get lost in it. Like I'll put it like this. If you have a favorite, genre of movie, don't be afraid to go venture something else. Because like you taking somebody on a date, 9 out of 10 out of 10 y'all go on the first date is the movies or something like that.
Right.
Something
Most
like
niggas pick a scary movie, but I ain't doing that. Well, no, wait. I see why as a single man you choose a horror movie. I get it.
I mean, yeah,
but
that's cheesy.
If you dating, it's like I'm about to show you. We going to
go outside your comfort zone. That's what I'm saying.
I've never seen it. Like, don't give me the cheesy stuff. Do something that's gonna get you intrigued to that shit. Is like you gotta understand these movies. People put a lot of work in these movies, man. You watching somebody work like this was their life for 2 years, and you just like, like you know what I'm saying?
Like I put like the amount of like creativity. I put it like this: people like Star Wars, but why it comes off as nerdy.
Wow.
With the
other than the fan base.
The fan base is very passionate.
Yeah.
I like Star Wars. The thing about it though, what I like more about Star Wars and what about that goes underplayed in a lot of movies is the world building.
Thank you.
It takes a different kind of mind to
like
world build. Like Gotham.
It's a whole
world. You can make a movie without Batman that can still be centered in Gotham.
They got a show but he in it, but
I'm just saying you can have a show about
Gotham
without Batman.
And it's because it's a whole, like you said, Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, it's a world. It's world building around.
Like another one that I like that builds a world is Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
Exactly. That's another
a whole fucking world that's like.
But see, people don't want to give.
You
those
step in it, it's
credit.
like, boy, you in, boy.
You know how hard that is to make something, make an amazing thing, to build the world around it, and then to have another show that's a spin-off. That's why a lot of spin-offs don't work. They don't cater to the the laws of the world that they built. You know
they
what
start
I'm saying?
maneuvering.
They
Then
start-
the people who built that world like no.
It's different. That's exactly. That's what I'm
why
saying.
a lot of people be intrigued in it. Like I like Game of Thrones. I like
Love
that shit. But if you ask me, like I'm telling you, bro, that shit need to merge with some wizards. They get some wizards in that bitch.
Some wizards.
Bro, they get some goddamn wizards in Game of Thrones, bro. I'm talking about like Harry Potter shit. But listen, hey, but as a magic, think of fucking a wizard, right? Because I watched Game of Thrones. Like it's way stuck back then with the kings and the queen, and they running their world, and this wizard just show up, Harry Potter shit, and he like, look, you know, I'm here because it's a new wave of control. Like this wizard's gonna happen. And they're like, oh, I'll get my. Like, he fucking people up low key when they try him. Like, he not trying to do shit. And they get a dragon. And the nigga make the dragon sit still, like, sit down, like basically magic. And then the whole show changed to like, what the fuck
Something
you got
different.
going on? And then it's like, they bring in the wizards, they bring in Voldemort. It's like, it's a whole world.
But
it's like the world transitioned in the world.
And that's crazy that they merging.
The merging,
but
yeah.
But in the retrospective thing, it was all in one thing.
Right.
I'm gonna blow your mind with something. You know, Alien versus Predator, right?
Oh yeah, I love it.
All right. You know, there were two separate movies.
Right.
You have Alien, and then you have your Predator movie. You do. I don't know if you know this movie. It's called Blade Runner.
Oh yeah, the dude who go kill the beast.
Blade Runner, right?
They was
all that is tied into one universe.
Did not know that. The one with Batista in it.
Yes. The corporation that took them to the planet in the original Alien or something like that, to where that was the company in Blade Runner.
That's dope.
Now I tell you, that's something that's probably world building, a lot that people don't know.
Yeah. This is
Cool,
I ain't gonna lie.
bro.
You know what fucking sucks? It's control. It's predominantly them, but they control that world. White people, black people don't really want to get mythical. They
No,
want to see some real shit. But like,
I feel like our culture is so rich.
it is.
Like honestly, like
I want to see
I want something like dealing with Black Panther. Honestly,
that I'm gonna play up.
Without
That's in
him.
the same
you know what I mean?
realm of it. I want to see like Africa, like on some mythical shit, like
Wukong. Like I said, Wukong.
like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like yeah, like a foundation for like I would put like Harry Potter and all the wizards. I just use wizards or
That's a
anybody.
good point. The black people don't have.
They don't. And let's say like this is how I would put it in there. All the magic that the wizards learned from their ancestors was stolen from Africa type shit. But like Africa don't even give a shit. You just go there and they're like, oh, like you think we don't know magic. We just don't use it. We want a normal world. And then they show them that they got the most power. Like, you think the ancestors come from? You Voldemort will go, like, he'll go over there try to be Voldemort, and then, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I taught who the fuck you learn from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they trying to keep a normal civilization, but magistry is there. There's a Dumbledore and all that. They done that. You know what I'm saying? They trying to keep it normal. But, like, that was just my mind. But
No, I'm just saying that's
like, I want to see it. Like,
that's the
learn from
beauty of
black
it,
people.
bro. That's why I tell people, like you said, I appreciate again for your words at the beginning. I'm not just a cameraman. I'm a director. Yo, it's a creative space, because to be a good director, you have to be an amazing cameraman.
Exactly. You can't be over there directing and somebody like, oh, I can't get these angles right. You can't. If you can't go in there and adjust it, I don't even respect you as a director, because you're supposed to know how to do all this shit.
Thank you.
You just got one title now, but yeah, you trusting in a person.
But if you have to feel, you can't.
Yeah, like somebody like you do it, I do it, nigga, do whatever. Just when you gonna be back? Like, you know, I ain't want to control all this left and right.
I always say, you know, like you're an entertainer. You're not just a comedian.
There you go, man. I'm being an entertainer, bro. I'm telling y'all right now. I don't want to just be. I ain't even on this. I don't want y'all to see me as a comedian. I'm on here as just a nigga with a podcast. But I want y'all to see that it is when I put the comedy in it, or when I do whatever y'all follow, it's more of like I want to be an entertainer. Like I love entertaining people. That's my passion. It's humor's just the easiest one to gain attention. If y'all get what I'm saying, to gain attention of that you are a person who fulfills the needs of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm honing in on one, but to open up and be abroad is what I'm trying to do. Like, I want y'all to see this because this is gonna be, it's recorded, it's on tape, it's all that. Like, we have a platform that y'all can go back on and see this conversation. And I want this to be right before you watch your first Nova film that's like done sold out. Like, I just want, it ain't gotta be when you watch it. It could be at the end, just the audio of us just chopping it up. But that's the same thing as, you know, I want my shows and everything to be dedicated to Nova Films. That's why we did what we did. It's two businesses in one.
Brother,
but we ultimately a machine, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
But just to get back on cinema, man. I'm gonna wrap things up. But just to be on cinema, like, if you had a superpower, right?
Okay, yeah.
Which one? Fuck it. I don't ask you that. All right. If you was a superhero, right?
Mm.
And like, how do you land in on shit? Like,
What you mean?
Like, you know how, like, the Hulk crashing, like, he jumping, that bitch gonna leave dents. Batman pulling up on some secret shit, that bitch got a gadget or something. Spider-Man swinging in that bitch. How you coming in? Like, you gonna levitate down, you gonna crash the party, you gonna pull up in the Batmobile, like, what you doing? Like, niggas know, like, oh, like the villain, like, damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, here you go. Like, I'm just curious to know which one you would pick.
Okay, my superhero landing on my entrance. I ain't gonna hold you. It's gonna be on some. It's gonna be on some Black Bond type shit.
Okay.
You know, come in this smooth, might come from like a zip line down. You know what I mean? You smell it.
With the gun.
I got to be black, so I got to have the Michael Jordan cologne.
Hell yeah. Hey.
Pull out the pistol.
Nigga pop up with Air Max on. Listen.
Hey man, bro.
Why y'all fucking my night up?
We ain't running.
Why y'all fucking my night up? Nigga got the tie loose. Like, he just came from something.
But bro, I'm glad you said that because I have a hot take. If I had to make a show,
Alright.
it'd be a spinoff. It'll be play off your idea, but it'll be for you. It'll be specifically for you. It'll be Gotham, but it'll be centered around Alfred. Imagine Alfred, right, gets fired from Batman. Because IRS done caught hold of Batman and all his bullshit. Hey, nigga. So
nigga got tax issues. Like, boy, I got to let you go.
So
please go home.
So the show is centered around Alfred working for other heroes.
Okay.
Like, imagine him trying to work for Green Lantern, but fuck around, clean up, and throw his ring away.
Okay, I can fuck with that.
Fine.
I can fuck with that. Batman didn't do this. I'm sick of the Batman excuse.
And that green ring, I thought that shit was dirty. I threw it in the trash.
Yeah, nigga, like, that's my. Hey.
Oh. You fired.
I can make you one. You know what I'm saying?
You know, a nigga go to Superman shit. You know, he lived in like a ice 42.
Yeah.
Nigga cut the heat on. It was cold in here.
It was cold in here.
Shit was just melting.
Everybody calling Batman, get your boy.
You fired.
Get your boy,
you know,
man.
That's whole like,
when your boy coming back?
Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. I think that should
get your boy back, man. Alfred going through trials and tribulations.
And see, that's just how my mind works. You know, that's the lesser thing that people don't think about. Like I said again, world building.
I want Alfred to work on what's this shit? It's not that shit. No, I want Alfred like to get fired and then into the world of just like normality. Like, he got to be normal again, right? And he run into this superhero. Not even superhero yet. We don't know that yet. He just into martial art, and he was like, you know, I can train you to be the best, and this and that, this and that. Fast forward 15 years later, he don't know who the fuck Batman is. Batman come over there after the dude trained up, and Alfred, you know, let him meet him. Like, I need you to meet somebody. And Batman come off his lane, like, why you want to meet with this fucking, what the fuck? And then he just smile like, I'm gonna let you guys talk. And then as soon as he leave, Batman kick his ass. Like, nigga, who the fuck you think sent Alfred? Come on, man. It's me. Now get your shit. I'm retired. Like, I'm retiring. Alfred retiring a little bit. He gonna help you out, but I'm here to let you know. Thank you for doing your job over here, but I need you in Gotham. Then he replaced him in Gotham, and then Alfred,
is he that's fired?
it's a world, yo.
That's what I'm saying.
World.
people. I said this a lot in this episode, but people don't realize how hard world building is, and that's why the fan base is like you get those fans.
You gotta be trapped in. You gotta be in that shit.
Like the Fast and Furious fan base, like that's the world building.
They
Star
built the world.
Wars, Harry Potter, anything you can name. That is hard to do, but once you execute it right, you got a loyal fan base that's gonna
It's gonna go with you
anywhere
and be mad when you switch it. When you switch it, like, oh hell no. What the fuck? From the first episode, he had on green. Oh damn, let me put the green on. But like, what I'm saying is like, just out there to the audience is what everybody to understand is that, like, we need more black. I ain't even begging y'all to do this shit. I'm telling you that these are the things that can keep us out of trouble and keep us doing something that can help everybody out.
Amen, man.
Like building that whole world requires more than one job. Like it requires visionaries and people to do shit. And you so wrapped up in building that world or whatever you're doing to facilitate your dream that when it pops off, you got something that can feed your family for years and generations just off the fact that you was a part of it. You get what I'm saying? And it's black. Like, I'm not saying white people not gonna watch. I'm not saying Latinos. I always say white people. I'm just speaking of the other race. I'm saying, but with us, like, we need something that we can just, they can't not give it to us. Like, Harry Potter's good. We black and everybody love it. Game of Thrones good. We black. Everybody love it. DC, Marvel, but it's not black. I want us to have something that they can be like, yeah, like, they really did that. And then give them credit. We learn from them. We learn from them doing it. Them doing the whole world building and all that. Then we make one that's just infinite. And they just keep us intrigued. Adding characters. Like it's a lot of... Like, let's not even use superheroes. Let's just use just situations. Like, you know, as Marvel and all that shit build, they add new characters. You can add new characters in our own world that's not black. Let's bring them on. That's teaching, like Alfred get fired and gotta go to Africa. We find him depressed, and Africans help him, and he start telling them about things. And then we already got a wizard. He just didn't know he had powers. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like,
you know, it's that, like, I kind of say that world building of
merchandise.
Just merchandise selling. You know, one thing I do hope to achieve one day was one of the main things I want to leave the culture with an addition, kind of like the Martin, the Fresh Prince. I mean, you talked about this off camera.
Sitcoms, man.
Sitcoms that bring back those family values that
sit down, watch.
That you don't, because some people, you know, for some people who didn't have a mother or daddy, that's how they got those.
Yeah, they lived through them. Like my mama is gonna
like that Uncle Phil, J. Cole line. That's a real thing for him.
Exactly.
And for a lot of people.
And that shit rang so true. Like, far as like what we watch, like you gotta understand, like we watch the drug shows, we watch everything to entertain us, but there's nothing that's like building us up. Those sitcoms back in the day was just teaching values. You know what I'm saying? Like they was trying to teach. I ain't saying like the whole structure was to teach values, but it was like throughout entertaining, we dropping like this is what you do. Still adding the comedy, still adding the violence, still adding everything. So like I feel like we just need to work as a team and just work on something for us. Like we need it. We ain't got nothing.
Honestly, because a lot of stuff that went downhill, but
niggas like, oh, social. But like, this is the thing. Another thing, man, y'all don't have any long attention span anymore. Like not y'all, but I'm just saying in general, you don't have a long attention span. Like I can't pull you down for 22 minutes with commercials no more. That shit gonna have to run straight through. And I gotta catch you in the first 5 minutes. The next 5 is honing on that. Then the middle is like where the meat's at. But it gotta be, I had to catch you in those 2 first to even get you there. Or you gonna scroll to something else because there's always something else going on. But like, if you wanna get into it, man, black people need to get in there. More writing, more reading, more just making our own worlds. That's what they did. They made their own worlds and live in it and feed off it and eat off of it, and it's fun. Fuck it, it's just hone it down to that. It's fun.
It's just creative. You know what I'm saying? You know, just be you. You know what I'm saying? I know that a lot of people got it in them, but they just don't realize it, bro.
Exactly. Like.